Okay, so let's get into some of the other experiences that some of us have had. Wines and spirits comes to mind when I think about this. How we're friends with Jack Daniels, and it would be so relevant. This actually happened in North Carolina. So the rescue on Black Mountain, becoming friends with Jack Daniels, introduced to Jack Daniels. Yeah. Um, when I say Black Mountain, I'm not kidding you. North Carolina, becoming friends with Jack Daniels, and that's really the story. Um, I became friends with Jack Daniels last year, and I, and I met Mike, and I don't know. Ever since I became friends with Jack Daniels, hot toddies is hot. Yeah, we're friends with Jack Daniels. So the rescue on Black Mountain, how we became friends with Jack Daniels, it's important because all of us know when you're not feeling good. Of course, this is so relevant. 2 shots of whiskey, and we're set, and that's the truth. A lot of people don't think alcohol, and I'm not one of those people who believes that alcohol is a cure. No, believe me, I don't. I came from an alcoholic home. I do believe, though, when you have a throat issue, you have to swig down whiskey. And I've done this before with hot water and honey and lemon and 2 shots of whiskey, and literally the cold goes away. Same with um, what I've shared with my neighbor next door about some medical remedies and home remedies. And that's really what we're into. We're not talking about bushcrafting, we're talking about homesteading. And these experiences that a lot of us have had, you don't have to be drunk to have an experience, believe it or not. Apparently not. So that's why I say when you're home alone, I don't want you to drink alone. If you're gonna drink, we got to go out drinking together. So sharing these experiences together, what I am concerned about is the alcohol and the drinking. I'm concerned because what happened to us, because we were raped and assaulted, there are things that are, I have a real reason to be concerned about the alcohol, about who is lighting whose cigarette. I'm a server. I have I have to share with you as a server, they would be immediately cut off. They cannot serve alcohol, and I can't, in good conscience, do that. Especially when it comes to lighting cigarette or coffee, depending on what hours we've worked. And many of us worked up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Many of us have worked different waitress shifts, different shifts. I don't feel comfortable at all. I would not wait on certain people for certain reasons. When it comes to lighter, when it comes to cigarettes, and it comes to a lot of things. I mean, there's several security issues will come up because I have worked at the Charlotte Raceway. We deal with a lot of different clients. We deal with a lot of different type of issues that will come up, safety issues. If you have any concerns, please know, especially on issues on human trafficking, assaults, please contact security. There are judges that need to be aware of these assaults that occurred in these areas. We're going to list the information below. There have been several incidents where families have been victimized and assaulted. They cannot and they will not ignore these victims. Leaving a victim on the street, leaving victims and families helpless is not going to be the case at all. In fact, making you guys aware about the rescue on Black Mountain is very relevant because every time we went down to North Carolina, something would happen to one of our vehicles, something would happen to some individuals, and they cannot continue to get away with assaulting families.
By the time I came back up here to Pennsylvania,
whether it be the issue
is
on
when
several assaults.
some of these things started to surface, and I recall remembering
And what
coming up
happened to
here
our
because I know
backside
because
does
of
matter.
Jordan's car
We're
accident
going to talk about the training
and
institution of strangulation.
issues with the
Please, if you
vehicle,
want to support us, go to
having
Purple Strong.
gone to the
Also, we're
hospital,
going to be
gone
at
to
Main Street
Youngstown,
here,
and have been traveling
Unity
back
Monday.
and forth between
Please know that
Ohio,
you're welcome to
North
attend.
Carolina,
If you want to support
Pennsylvania.
us online,
Having just
I
a text
appreciate that
message
as well.
can lead us to the right.
If you continue to help support us, you'll understand how important these cases really are. A lot of these cases did not go reported. Please keep that in mind. These rapes and assaults go back to 1984. The ones that did go to court, thank God. Okay, the rescue on Black Mountain. Thank you to the state troopers in North Carolina. Thank you to the police officers that assisted on these cases. Number one, thank you. Personally, thank you for helping our family. Thank you for helping the innocent men and women who've been victimized and the families that need that support. By you supporting us, I can't even tell you. Words cannot describe what we've been through with our family. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for helping our family. Now, I want to share with you why the story was altered, because the car accidents, the assaults that occurred during that period, and what continues to go on has to be settled in court or out of court, one or the other. It has to be settled in the courtroom because we've had glasses gone missing, we have belongings gone missing, we've been assaulted several times since December 1st. And we're going to have an advocate, we're going to have a representative who represents us. We've talked to the PVAC in Pennsylvania, and we're going to continue to address the concerns that we have here. The story of Black Mountain, though, occurred that night, and I was headed to Branson, Missouri, and it led me back here to Pennsylvania, and the incident with the chair, and the chair dance, and the assaults of, whoever led us down the wrong road. We were led through some things, and the hit and runs, and the assaults. It's all, there's an accountability for everyone, including the stolen cell phones, included being left in freezing temperatures. There's accountability. There'll be accountability for all these assaults. Luckily, we've had some help. Yeah, thank you. The rescue on Black Mountain, based on true accounts and experiences. I'm going to leave it there, okay?